Alright, so my desk is a little crazy at the minute, but I thought I would get on here and do another quick video preview. This one is going to be of specifically stamps, and then I'll follow it up with another one on stencils. And in each one I'll show a few miscellaneous items that I'm not sure if anyone will be interested in, but that I will be offering. It turns out I have a lot more stamps than I thought I did, so there is that. Let me just close my door so my neighbors don't stop and stare at me, and I have one more box of stamps to grab. Hold on. Alright. I was going to try and group this, but I just don't have enough containers at the minute to put things in. So, we'll start with these block stamps. These are stamps on blocks. I only have a few. And they do need to be loved a little bit. They need to be, they're getting a little dry. So, I have a Mad Hatter, and I purchased all of these on eBay, so they're handmade by somebody and put on a wood block. So I have a Mad Hatter, a rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I also have the Hookah Smoking Caterpillar. This one has been used, the other two have not. I have a daisy or a dandelion in its, seed format when you make your wishes. And that's it has been used. It's still in really good shape, and it's from Hero Arts. And then I have this stylized tree, and this has been used as well. And this is from somewhere, but it doesn't specifically say ink. It might be Inkadinkadoo. Ink. It's so tiny. I think it's Inkadinkadoo. I think that's what this stamp is. But it's teeny tiny. And this is from Ranger Dilutions. It's some stars. So that's the pattern it produces. Okay, so those are my regular wood-mounted stamps. And then I do have also, they're not technically Halloween, they're kind of anatomy stamps, I guess. I have the boxes for all but one. I don't know what happened to the box for this one. These have all been used. And I have one unmounted stamp that's of the same type. It's an Alice. And again, these need to be moistened. They're getting a little dry. But as far as I know, they all still work fine. I didn't test the unused ones, obviously. But so what we have here, and if you saw any of my Halloween stuff, my kits or anything like that, these are the stamps I used. Let me stand up and make sure those are on camera. Yeah, they are. I should have left them out of the box for this. I probably will take them out of the box for the sale and then put them in after they're shown, because they're a little bit difficult to get out of the box, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put them in a bag, and then I'll put them in the box after. So that's just a pointing skull, skeleton hand. And these are very nice stamps. They print very well. They clean up well. I use this StazOn all-purpose stamp cleaner to clean them. And there's quite a bit left, so I'm not sure how I'm going to sell these, but I'll probably, whoever buys the biggest bulk of the stamps, I'll include this with their order, because it does work really well. for cleaning up the stamps. So obviously used, and it prints, you know, they're small, but I really like them, and I used them a lot for in my Halloween ephemera and kits. So there's that one. The actual atomical hand, and it's tiny, but it's got some of the stuff labeled on it. And there's that side. I'm sorry, I didn't think this through before. I was like, and that's the vertebral column. So you've got, and that's the other side. Now I did buy these off Amazon, and they did come from China, but they work wonderfully. You just have to press very firmly. And this is the last one. It's leg bones, I believe, but so there's some of the terms are labeled, and this is the biggest one of the stamps. So those are the Halloween stamps I have. I have an extra baggie up here somewhere. Where to go? Well, there it is on the floor, where all the things in my home go to live. So we'll just quickly pop those in there until after the sale, because as I show them at the sale, I can put them in their little boxes, which I will store in the little box that I have all of those stamps in. Okay, so there's that. I do have more stamps. That's just the ones that are on wood blocks. I have this set of stamps. I think this might actually be 2 sets. You know, the circles with the text on one side, I think are separate from the butterflies and stuff. But it may in fact be 1 set. I just don't remember. So the woman, maybe a fairy. She's got wings. This is "Don't forget to fly." So you've got a couple of butterflies. This says "Dare to spread your wings." Got a little bitty butterfly, and these have all been used, of course. And then you've got some circles of various sizes with different kinds of text in there. There's another little butterfly. So there are 4 butterflies. There's another circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little text and you know, similar circle stamps. And then you've got this one says "Don't forget to fly," and that says "Freedom is a state of mind." And then this one says "Dare to spread your wings." These fell off the plastic thing, and the only way I can get them to stick to an acrylic block is I just get a little spray bottle, and I put a little bit of water on the back, and it sticks just fine. If you live someplace with a little more moisture, you may be able to get them to stick back onto some plastic to store them. It's because it's so dry here, but they still stamp fine. So there's the butterfly and book text set that will be in the sale. I need another box. I'm running out of things to put things in. Let's see what I can come up with real quick here. Okay. Got a little box I can put down here to throw the, well, not throw, but to set the stamps in. And then I have 4 of these. I'm sure you've all seen them before. I'm not sure of the brand. I don't have the packaging anymore, but they all came off this, and you can see that, you know, these ones have to be wetted to get them to stick on the acrylic blocks. But those are the patterns. So you've got, and they stamp just fine. I've even used them without an acrylic block if I just want to do partial imprints or I want something lighter. So that's 1 set that I'll be selling at my sale. And some of these I'll group together. I've just bagged them individually. So this is what this one comes out as. It's like a little text quote blurby thing where you can stamp it and then maybe write in your own little thing. That one's never been used. I actually got it only a couple months ago for a specific project. These are quite old for me. I've had these for a number of years. And they are just, I think they're meant to be like a dictionary or text. It's just bits of text. I think it's mostly about friendship. The happy, celebrate, friendship, friendly, friend, thankful, thank you, hello, thinking of you. So they're along those lines, and it's just a little, these will mount on a cling thing, but I've never used them that way. I just ink them and I use them without it. But they are, I think they were meant to go on an acrylic block. I've just never put them on one. And I think I found most of my stamps. I know I'm missing a set of stamps that go together. I want to show those. So these are meant to be like background stamps for a grungy effect. I have two different ones. I don't have an acrylic block big enough for this, so I usually just ink them up, and then I push with my hand, because I don't have an acrylic block this big. But these would have to be wet before they would stick, just so you know. Okay, the ones you see me kind of putting aside over there, they're Halloween ones, so I want to show them all together. This is an alphabet stamp set. It is the full set. It has been used. It's still sticky. That will be in the sale as well. I have one of these Prima Girls. I have the thing that it goes on with the handle, the big acrylic block, but I haven't been able to find it yet. So hopefully by the time of the sale, it will have turned up, because I'm going through a lot of things. And then I have some other alphabet stamps that I think we'll probably group together. I have, this is typewriter alphabet is what this one is. Storybook alphabet. Those look the same to me. Huh. This one says calligraphy alphabet. Oops, that's not an alphabet. This one is storybook. Oh, so they're in the wrong one. So this is typewriter, and then there are two storybook alphabets, because I used the storybook one the most, and I never had enough letters to make the words I want, so I bought a second set. It was just easier. And then this is a tiny little alphabet set, and it just says tiny alphabet. All of them have been used. I think we might break them up. Maybe if nobody wants the two alphabets together, we can kind of mix it up this way, and then put the small one maybe as a giveaway or just as an extra. But so I have 5 alphabet sets in addition to the large one. I think I bought this at somebody's live sale in the last couple of months, and I'm really bummed because I had not even had a chance to use it yet, because it had Merry Christmas. So I was going to use this at Christmas, and it has Happy Holidays and Congratulations. So I hadn't even had a chance to use this. This is a Bo Bunny one. That'll be in the sale. Somebody sent me this a while back, and I did test it. It's quite fun. I did play with it does not stick to an acrylic block. I did test that. Although, maybe, I didn't peel this thing off, and maybe if you did, that would stick. I'm not sure, because there's a plastic coating that shows the designs on each of the stamps. I did toy with cutting them apart and using them like for inchies or something. But that will be in the sale as well. This one has other parts to it, and I know that the other these two I used recently, and they're sitting somewhere on an acrylic block, so I may have one more acrylic block. But this is a set of six pieces. This is the one I can't find the rest of, so hopefully I will have found the rest of it by the time the sale occurs. Halloween, Halloween. Okay, so what's left are Halloween stamps. I have quite a few. And these two are technically not Halloween, they're fall. But I have used them, so I'll show. I brought some ATC cards here I'm looking for. So this is this is going to be in there. This is a set of 3 stamps that I have. And they make these images. I colored them in for this ATC. And it's been hanging up on a piece of string for a while, so it's a little bent, but that's the one that it makes. There's this one is in there as well. I did color these though, so I didn't make that one. That one's from somebody else. This is one of the pumpkin ones, and there's a spider stencil. So I'm showing you some things I made with some of the stamp sets. Just and this has both of these 2 stamps. So this is and it didn't stamp all the way. I didn't push hard enough. But I love the effect. So that's this stamp here. And then the moon, which I colored in a little bit, that's the moon stamp here. So those will be in the auction, and those will I'll probably sell those together because I feel like they should go together. This is made with one of those background stamps and then some collaging. But this is one of the 2 background stamps that's and I think I still have a couple more wooden mount stamps. I'll have to look around because, yeah, this is a spider web in the background. So, and then it's also got one of those background stamps on there. So here's another one. Just showing some of the stuff. I didn't like the way this one turned out. But that's the bats from one of the stamp sets and some of the pumpkins. Okay, so this one is a set of 9. I know it looks like there should be another row, but that was covered up by the packaging. There were only ever 9 in the thing. So they're just little round, and those are some of the things you see on here. Let's see. So there's the 31. And I think there's one other one that has. And there's the trick or treat one. So you can color them up. This is with I did this with watercolor pencils, and then I sealed it. So you've got poison, October 31st, boo, eek, a witch on a broom, trick or treat, spooky, zombies, and the hand reaching up, and then one that says snake oil. This is the pumpkins one. So it's a set of 9 as well. You've got the different pumpkins. Some of them are on these. So here's some of the pumpkins. And there's one of the pumpkins. And the 2 of those didn't show up, so there's no. But you've got like one with his brains out, one with the octopus in there. Cross eyes, a traditional pirate pumpkin skull. There's one with like gears and all kinds of stuff. That's just a darker one, so it would come out with it dark instead of light. And then that one's kind of got pins in his head and stuff. Okay, so and then these ones are the 3 apothecary jars from the one tag that I showed you. And these have all been used. I've used I've used a lot of these stamps. So that's these ones here. Okay. There we go. Now this one I used extensively except for the cat and the haunted house. It just didn't happen for me. It's not that I don't like them, but I used everything else in this set a lot. So you've got the long spider web that can be used as a border. Here we go. A little corner spider web, and you saw that in a bunch of the tags. That's this. It says eat, drink, and be scary. And over here it says trick or treat. So you've got a cat, a raven, that might be another raven or just a bird. The spider with the little zigzaggy thing. The set of 3 bats. I use the bats a lot. And then you've got your big thing and the haunted house, which I never use the haunted house. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And this is a Tim Holtz. I don't know if the other ones are Tim Holtz or not. So you can see the ones I use quite a bit don't stick to the thing anymore. And I have to use water to get them to stick on the acrylic block, but they will still stick on the acrylic block. So you've got a background stamp. It's like it's some like labels, kind of. You've got a little, it's like a ledger thing almost. This one's another haunted house image. You've got an owl, a flying bird. You've got trick or treat, October 31st, happy Halloween, open if you dare, and something wicked this way comes. But then you've also got the spider. I use this spider a lot. The skull and crossbones, and the palmistry hand. So that's all one big set. And you can see the ones that I didn't really use that much. So we'll put that back in the bag. Okay. So, and I'll put those in the box so that I can show those during the live sale as an example. And then I've got some acrylic blocks. They need a little TLC. I'm not very nice to my crafting supplies. These came as a set. And then these two I bought extra for doing words. And they work very well. These all just kind of need a little tidy up. So in the auction, it'll be 1, 2, 3, so 5 acrylic blocks will be as one lot. I did find these. I had 3 decks. I put one in Natasha's goodie box because I know that she likes these, but these are still sealed. So I'm going to go ahead and sell those. They're the alchemy cards that she's been showing. I have 2 sealed decks. So those will be in the sale as well. And then I'll just real quick show a couple of miscellaneous things that I have sitting here. I have 3 of these these K & Company Smash things. I have special occasions, entertainment, and favorite person. And a number of pages out of the favorite person one are gone. I sent them out as extras in various packages. But I don't think I've used any out of the other 2 packs. So, there's that. This is also a K & Company Smash thing that will be in the sale. I may do all of these as a lot. And then I just have some sticker packs. I don't know if anybody would actually be interested, but I thought I would put them up here just in case. You know, we could do them all as one big set if anybody was interested. So there's that. Those are just kind of miscellaneous things that are sitting up here that I haven't found a home for yet in a box. I'm also going to have a set of Prismacolors 24 in the box. Hardly used. They're a little bit used. I did use a few of them. So, but they're in pretty good shape. Minimal use. That will be in the live sale. And then I have this set here, and I don't think it's ever been used. So there's 2 charcoal sticks like this. This says create a color 407022. It's got a couple of these here in different shades. It's got, so it's from Create a Color. It's just a little set. I was a member of Sketchbox for a year, and we got quite a bit of sketchy things that my son normally likes to use, but he didn't touch a number of the kits. Not all of them came in containers like this, so I have also a lot of single pieces that I'll be showing in another video. I just haven't found a good way to store them, I guess. And then the last thing I'll show as part of this preview, I have 2 hole punches. This is not a crocodile. This is, we are memory keepers, but it's just a hole punch where you can adjust how far, you know, let's see. So you can lock it down, and then you can decide how far back you want the hole to be. It's adjustable. So all the way back here or all the way up there, close to the punch. I have used it a lot. And then I have this other, this is a teeny, you can see that this is the size of the hole it punches. And I've used this for several projects for lacing things and stuff like that, or if I have little tiny tags, it makes a nice size hole. So these two will probably be together, and this one locks closed as well. I don't know the brand, and it's not on here. I bought it on eBay, so, but I've had good luck with it. And then, yeah. So, and I did empty it out, so there's nothing crammed down in there for you. So that's all I have to show for this video. All of these things will be in my sale on Friday upcoming. I will do another video for stencils, and I will do another video. I have some punches as well. And then I also have some stuff that goes with my Big Shot, which I am not having any luck selling, so I think I'm just going to sell the components. I did find out that Salvation Army will come and pick up boxes of household goods, so probably the Big Shot will go to the Salvation Army unless anybody who watches my videos knows somebody locally who would like to come and pick it up and just have it. I would like it to be a crafty person, not somebody who wants to resell it. I'd love it. What I'm trying to do in all this is, yes, I'm trying to make money, but I genuinely love crafting. Dyeing paper is one of my favorite things, but all of the things that I have were hard to come by, and I had to save a long time to get them. So I would love to rehome as much of this to people who genuinely want the items and who aren't just looking to resell things. And that's fine if that's what you're going to do with the things you get from me. It's just a personal preference, but realistically, if you know somebody local who's willing to drive to South Scottsdale, my closest main cross streets are Scottsdale Road and Thomas. I would get more specific than that with somebody who maybe I've met on a live stream or comes recommended by somebody I kind of know in the community. But if you know anybody local who would like a Big Shot, or a really good 3-hole punch, because it's heavy and I'm having trouble finding a home for that. Closer to the time I leave, I'll have a postal scale. It's a really good postal scale, up to 50 pounds. And my printer that I do labels on, it's an older printer. It's an Epson NV4500. Right now it's only got a black ink cartridge in it, so it's probably going to need cartridges soon. It does not have a color cartridge in it at all. But these are things that I'd be willing to give away to somebody who needs them. The postal scale and the printer, it would need to be closer to the time I leave, probably around the week of the 21st. But the Big Shot, the hole punch, I'm trying to think of what other big crafty items I have that probably won't sell online. For now, that's all I can think of that I have that's big and kind of unwieldy. But, and I have all the plates and stuff that go with the Big Shot. I would keep it bare. If somebody is willing to come pick it up, I would keep a bare minimum of things to go with it. Probably the stuff that came with it and a few others. But the rest of it I'm probably going to sell in the live sale. So again, if you know somebody, a crafter locally, who is within driving distance of South Scottsdale and would like a big shot or a really sturdy 3-hole punch, it's the one I showed you. It's the one that I punched the holes for these journals. It works really well. It is a great sturdy punch that will last you many, many years. I would be perfectly happy to hand these things over to somebody who is willing to come and get them. All right, that's all I have for this video. Gosh, I can't think of what I say at the end. My brain is mush. Thank you if you have watched to the end. Whatever you are doing with your time, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. I want to also just give another big thank you for all the people who came to Louise's sale today and who were so generous with their time and in bidding and purchasing things. I can't even begin to describe how amazing what is going on to me is, because it has not been my general life experience that people are this kind or this generous. And y'all have made me cry so many times, but today I literally burst into tears in the middle of it. I'm so glad I wasn't on the live because I was bawling like a baby. So truly, whatever you ladies and gentlemen are doing with your time, I truly hope that it's filling your life with joy and happiness. Until I see you in another live stream or on another one of these videos, I wish you happy crafting. Have a wonderful day. Bye.